You know, I should look to see if I have Fortune Street on my list. If I don't, I should add it. We should play some Fortune Street. I say that, but I mentioned this a while back, but I watched one of my old videos from like 7 years ago, and I was like, oh, I should play Claymates. And then turns out I still haven't played Claymates 7 years later. So anytime, so like I reserve the right. Apparently I have to like now like I feel weird when I say, oh, I should play such and such game because I know that it could be like 5 or more years before I actually get to it. So I reserve the right to like not get around to it for however long it takes for me to get to it. So don't get your hopes up. Like I'm not gonna be playing Fortune Street like next week or anything, you know. Oh, why did I say that? Yeah, I do own the game. I don't know. I think it's pretty fun. I didn't play it a whole lot, but I do think it's fun. I didn't play it. I didn't play it enough to like get good at it. There's definitely more. There's definitely more strategy to that game than there is with this one, I think. I don't 100% remember. Like I haven't played the game in like a decade or more, but I remember thinking that it was really really interesting. Like the game itself, like the like the game itself is really was like intriguing to me. What does that mean? Would that ever happen? Where your life insurance matures and you just collect money? Is that like a thing that can happen? I thought you had to die to collect money for your life insurance. Oh man, what was I talking about before though? I don't remember. I never even noticed if the game is like moving faster since I switched the speed. Yeah, he's like running, like I guess faster. Was he going like slower? I mean, I like obviously I guess, but it's like was it like a decent amount? Like the little cash register chomping on the money or whatever seems to be about the same speed. I don't know, it doesn't seem that much faster. Oh yeah. Give me that $2. I can buy a candy bar for the next 2 years. Yeah, inflation's freaking weird. I never had inflation explained to me as a kid. So then when like when prices would go up, like it was like for me it was like a little bit like weird. Um like back in the day, a pack of gum, they used to sell sticks of gum in like a 5 pack, and on the package it would say only 25 cents. And so for the longest time, I remember gum just being 25 cents and it would just say it on the package. And then one day, the package said only 30 cents. And I was like, how can it be 30 cents? It's always 25 cents. Why is it no longer 25 cents? I don't get like it literally like did not compute. And yeah, like prices going up like it like I'm trying to think if I don't think even in school it was ever explained. But then you could say, well, maybe they purposefully don't teach it in school because they don't want people to grow up learning about inflation and what causes it. Because then people might be upset when people in Washington do things that cause it, you know? Some people think that that's also why they don't teach statistics in school, because then if people knew statistics, they would know how ridiculous it is to play the lottery. And then a lot of school funding comes from money that's raised from the lottery. So I don't know if that's true or not. But it's one of those things where it's like, well, I don't have any proof of that or evidence, but it wouldn't surprise me, you know? Like, I'm at the point where it's like, I don't put anything past anything, you know, when it comes to that kind of thing. So we're kind of like, we're so far past the point of giving, like, anyone the benefit of the doubt when it comes to this kind of thing. So, I mean, so I'm going with that's what I currently believe, but it's like, well, if someone can talk, you know, I'm willing to be talked out of it. If someone can be like, well, actually, I don't think that's true, and here's why. Like, I'll hear you out. Like, I could have my mind changed about it. Wow. Does he have anything that I want? Has he been giving away his stuff? How come he only has these two? I thought he had at least one more thing. Because he's the dumb one. Well, maybe he's the dumb one. Maybe he's been doing bad trades. Maybe I can get the two from him. Well, you know I have $1,200. Maybe he's very stupid. How much should I give him for both? 555? That's way too little. But maybe if he's stupid and he accepts a lowball offer, I could save some money. That'd be nice. No? Alright, Mr. Q2. I'm also very far behind on South Park. I'm trying to think what the last season I watched was. Oh man, well, I have season, what, 8 on DVD, and I hadn't seen any of those episodes. So I haven't seen more than 10 seasons or whatever. So there's that part of me that's like, I feel like I've seen a lot of South Park, but it's like, well, now, at this point, there's so much that now I've seen probably less than half of it. I don't even know what season they're on, like 24, something like that? Are they still making new South Park? I don't even know. Nobody has cable anymore. Like, nobody, like, I haven't come across anyone that's, like, mentioned it, like, the new episode or whatever, in, like, forever. So what are they gonna do? How are they gonna keep making the show if nobody has cable? They'd have to put it on, like, a streaming service. They had it on Comedy Central, like, .com. It was like, oh, you can, like, watch like, full South Park episodes. And I was like, oh, cool. And I would go to click on an episode, and it would just say, this episode is not available at this time. And I was like, okay, why? Why is it, like, on the... Why? Like, I was like, maybe they cycle them in and out? But it's like, well, then just have the ones that are available to watch on the website. Don't have them all. And then just say no when you click on it. Just, like, remove them, and then put them... You know, put the ones on that are there and take off the ones that you can't watch. And then, like, something like a year later, something happened and it made me want to watch it, like, another specific episode, and I went back and tried to watch it, and it said that one was not available either. I'm just like, god damn. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure you can buy them on YouTube. I have started buying stuff on YouTube, which, yes, I know is bad, because they could just like take it out of your library and not, like, refund you. But it's like, well, I can watch it at ×2 speed on YouTube, and it's like quicker and easier than, like, buying, like, the DVD, you know? Then you gotta plug in the DVD player and, like, change the change the DVD every, like, 3 hours, and I'm way too lazy to do that. And you can only watch it at ×1 speed. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those situations where, like, there are people that are, like, raising the alarm bells whenever whenever like something gets removed out of libraries, and then it just gets yoinked out of people's like digital libraries or whatever. And obviously that's bad. There's like no way I would ever like defend that happening. But the percentage of media that's happening to is like so small that I'm just gonna probably at some point just buy the South Park seasons and just assume that everything's gonna be fine. Freaking Polly. How much did I offer him last time? Did I offer him $5.55 last time? Or was it $5.55 for something else? No, it was $5.55 for the 2 light purple ones. For the, what do you call them? Magenta ones or whatever. Okay, what did I offer this guy last time for this one? I don't remember. Let's do $4.50. This is like way too much money. You son of a bitch. $1,200 and a green property. Dude, go F yourself. I kind of want to put everything back to 0 before I hit B. Just because I'm paranoid. Oops. Oh, freaking Polly. Polly the dick. But I'm pretty sure that they give like notice when they're gonna remove it. And then if I really want to keep it, I could just like screen record it. I could just like record the screen and then play the episode. And then still technically keep it. So I do actually have like a failsafe if they yoink it. The only way it would not work is if they do it unexpectedly, like without telling you, which I'm pretty sure they don't do, but that doesn't mean that they won't do it in the future at some point, you know, like I'm aware of that. But yeah, so like I said, I do understand like on principle like the risks of having like a digital library because they can just take stuff away or whatever. But there's like so many shows and so many movies and so much stuff you could possibly purchase versus how much stuff is actually like taken away. It's such a tiny percent that I don't think it's worth like not buying stuff on digitally or whatever on the off chance that the thing that you bought will be like the one thing out of like a million that they pull or whatever. Oh man, I wonder how long this game's gonna go on for. What sucks is that I currently have the next couple of games already lined up. So I've already like committed to playing those. So it's like, okay, well I'm gonna have to put these up like after those since like I don't want to. I'm already committed to these other games. So I can't really like put this one. I can't put this game up. Like I can't like cut this game like in front of the line into the front of the line or whatever. Oh man. We're at the end of August 2024. And it's not like very hot. Oh my gosh, actually it is. Oh, okay, it said 80 degrees when I checked my phone, but then it like updated and it said 71. It's still like kind of warm. My god, the next 3 days are going to be in the 90s. It's ridiculous. But I'm like starting to like get hot. Like I'm not like it's not like hot, but it's like muggy where I'm starting to get that like little like glisteniness or whatever. But it's like, well, I have the door open, which I'm glad I can finally freaking do, since the cat that I watched all summer is finally gone. But it's like, it's still like not enough. You know, I could probably put the air conditioner on in the living room, and it probably won't pick up on the mic. I mean, it's like far enough away. Like, I'm pretty sure I can hear the air conditioner, like, on. But it's like so faint that it won't pick up on the mic, I think. I should do that next time I record. Well, because it's like late, I didn't think it would like be like this hot this late. But it's like the classic case of like something about like recording. I don't know if I give off more body heat or something when I'm like recording or something. I don't know. But even though it's only 71, it freaking feels like hot. Like I would not be sweating if it was 71 under normal circumstances. But it's 71 now, and I'm like sort of like I'm on the borderline of like sweating. So I've already talked about this. It has to have something to do with like recording. Because like I swear to God, there've been plenty of times where I would start recording where it would be like cool in the room. I would like run the AC to get it like cool in the room. And then like I would have to shut the door to keep the cat out. And then as soon as I start recording, within like 10 minutes or, you know, 15 minutes, it's already like getting like hot. I'm just like, dude, this room was full of cool air. Like how did it like where did it like how did it all get heated up in just a couple of minutes? Like it makes like no sense. Don't make no sense. But yeah. New Marilyn Manson album. Yeah, no, I said that at the very start of the game. But yeah, just hoping it doesn't suck. Well, the single had 2 songs on it. One of the songs was like really good, like 9 out of 10. The other one was like okay. I don't know. It was like pretty good, but I didn't like it as much as the other one. But the other one was like I would say 9 out of 10. They did the thing. Like sometimes Manson's lyrics are like really good. And then sometimes they're like not really good. Sometimes they're like you know, like bad. Like sometimes the lyrics are like super bad. But like with this song, there's some lyrics that I think are like bad dumb lyrics or whatever. But the song itself like sounds like good. As long as the sound of the song is good, then I'm willing to forgive some bad lyrics, you know. But yeah, unlike High End of Low, they had like the worst Manson lyrics in history. I don't even know the name of the song. That Mephistopheles song or whatever. Where he's like he's like I don't even know how the lyrics go. It's so dumb. But he's singing about like opening up. And he's like, I can't open up. I'm not a birthday present. I was just like, wow. Like, Manson, what are you doing? Why are those the lyrics that are like on the song that's on an album? That's like so bad. Yeah, I don't even know what the name of the song is. I'm pretty sure it's the song where it's like are we fated, faithful, or fatal, I think, right? I don't know what... Well, they did the thing where it's like, is that the title, or is the Mephistopheles, or whatever part, is that the title? I actually don't know. And also, I learned a while back that, I had no idea, like, what that word meant, I don't even know what the word is, Mephistopheles or whatever. But I found out, a while back, apparently that's, like, the name of, like, it's like a demon or like an archdemon or something. Some kind of like demon-y thingy.
Don't you be coming back here now.
But man, that album is so bad. That whole album sucks. The only thing that's good about that album is the cover of the album is kind of cool looking. But there's like no... I'm trying to think if there's any good songs on that album. I don't think there are. I think that album has 0 good songs on it. 0 songs that I like on the whole album. And I've been a Marilyn Manson's fan since I was a teenager. And I still buy the I'm such a big Marilyn Manson fan that I still buy the bad albums just to like support him. But I did look up a thing where it was like the it like ranked the albums from like worst to best or whatever, and High End of Low was like was like rated the worst. So I was like, okay, thank God it's not just me. I don't know. There's something about being like validated like that felt really good. Because there's always that part of you that's just like, is this actually good? And I'm just the one that doesn't like it, or is it like actually bad? Like, like having other people agree with you does make you feel justified in disliking something, you know? But the new album doesn't come out for a few more weeks. So we'll have to see if they did the thing where well, I was gonna say this in the first episode, but I got sidetracked. I'm hoping, well, I don't want to get my hopes up too high, because the 2 songs on the single were, well, one was good and one was like decently good, you know, like not great, but you know, like okay, you know, like I don't know, better than okay, you know what I mean, like a you know, like a 7 out of 10, but then the good song is like a 9 out of 10, you know, so both overall good, but I'm hoping that he didn't like blow his whole load and the rest of the album sucks. I don't know if you ever done that, where like the what do you call it? The song that's named after the album, what's that called? There's a term for that, I think. I can't think of it right now. But there's times where it's like the one thing is good, and then everything else, like all the other songs suck dick.